Now that we have done both of the maximum mage and warrior loadouts for the brand new Enchanted Forest dungeon, I can finally sit down with you guys and go over every single armor piece to help you guys find which one is the best set for you and what the best thing is for it, because we can only do that so many times every single dungeon. But right now we're doing the Enchanted Forest insane and nightmare armor loadout, so let's jump straight into the video for today. Before we start, please, if you are not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. We only have a small percentage of viewers that are actually subscribed compared to the amazing viewers that have been watching recently. So if you're not already subscribed, please make that red subscription button grey, and also make sure to turn the post notifications on to be notified every single time we post a video or start a stream, because we are doing it in daily videos and soon to be including Minecraft in the mix as well. But as I said, today we're doing every single armor set, and we have 3, 6, and 9 armor sets today, 3 in insane and 6 in nightmare mode. So let's jump into this. So we have 3 different types of armor today, being the mage armor, the warrior armor, and the guardian armor. And obviously mage armors are with a spell power, warrior armor are with physical power, and guardian is with all in stamina. And there are some really cursed things out there, and while we are actually currently getting the best guardian loadout to show you guys for a video, we're just moving on and showing you guys all the armor for today. So let's start. The first piece is going to be the Fungal warrior set, and the Fungal warrior set is the warrior armor set in Dungeon Quest in the insane mode, and specializes in physical power, having a base average of 1,500,000 per piece. Each armor piece averages around 53,000 upgrades that can be used to increase the physical power, spell power if you want to make it cursed, or health of the item, which you really don't need. And each piece can be sold for a minimum of, I think, what was it, like 50 million gold, I'm not entirely sure, and requires players to be at least level 170 to equip it, and this set can only be obtained in the insane difficulty. Now we're going to be doing the Fungal Mage set, and the Fungal Mage set is the mage armor set inside of the insane mode in Dungeon Quest Enchanted Forest, specializing in spell power, having a base average of 1.5 million per piece, and each armor average around 53,000 upgrades that can be used to increase the physical or spell power. But don't you dare do physical on a mage set, you will need it all in spell power, and there's no point in upgrading the health in any of these either. And each piece can be sold for a minimum of, I think, 50 million gold, I'm not entirely sure. Gold is very weird with some of these pieces, and it's kind of crazy, but obviously you have to be level 170 to equip it, and it can only be found in the insane mode. And we have our final insane piece of armor today, being the Fungal Guardian set. So this is going to be the Fungal Guardian set, being the guardian armor set in Dungeon Quest, and it specializes in health. Yes, we have a ton of health stats in these. I don't know if they have an average. I've never really seen an average of these, but obviously around 53,000 upgrades as well that can be increased with health. Upgrade your guardian sets fully in stamina. There's no point in going hybrid with these. You can do this with all of your points in your actual skill points. Trust me, so much more worth it to upgrade this all in stamina. And obviously each piece can be sold for around 50 million gold, I'm guessing, and requires players to at least level 170 to equip it, and obviously found only on the insane difficulty inside of the Enchanted Forest dungeon. Can I say, I hate the look of the Fungal set. It looks like mushroom, I don't like it. I like it that it's mushroom themed, but why green? Make it red, make it pop, make it actually look really cute. This little, it lets me down a little bit. I get it, and I get the vines. I just don't get the bluey green, tealish, aqua color. Makes it look hideous in my opinion for these. I don't really like it, but let's jump into the nightmare sets. So there are 2 different nightmare sets for warrior, mage, and guardian, and we're going to start off with the Crystalline warrior set. And the Crystalline warrior set is the warrior armor set in Dungeon Quest, and specializing in physical power, having around, I think, is 2 million base physical power per piece, and each piece averages around 50 to 60,000 upgrades as well that can be used to increase the physical power of the armor piece. And each piece can be sold for a minimum of around 50 million gold. Yet again, I'm not entirely quite sure, and requires players to be at least level 175 to equip it, and the armor set can only be obtained in the Enchanted Forest dungeon on nightmare difficulty. These ones I like the warrior set. It looks kind of cool. It's kind of got the spikes to the helmet, but nothing really to do with the dungeon other than the crystals part. I get it, you kind of like an overgrown crystal, but let's move on to the mage set right now. So The Crystalline Mage set is the mage armor set in Dungeon Quest, and it specializes in spell power, having around I think was it 2 million base spell power per piece, and around each averaging around 60,000 upgrades as well that can be used to increase the spell power of the item. And obviously each piece can be sold for around the same amount of gold as per the other ones, and requires players to be at least level 175 to equip it, and obviously only obtained in the Nightmare set. And let's move on to the Guardian set right now, and the Crystalline Guardian set is the Guardian armor set in Dungeon Quest, specializing in health. As I said, health pieces can really determine. I don't really have an average of health for these, but obviously upgrade everything that you can in health for these in stamina, because it's really helpful in these pieces. And obviously sold for the same amount of gold as everything else. It requires players to be at least level 175 to equip it in the Nightmare difficulty. I don't mind the Crystalline Guardian set, but maybe having them look a bit different from each other, like I get that they look different, but then at the same time, make them different colored crystals. Like, you know, do warrior in like red crystals, you know, mage in blue crystals or purple crystals, and then guardian in green. You know, do something that is different for each one, so it kind of makes it look better, especially when you're dropping the items. You have no idea which one is which. You're like, hey, Crystalline set, which one? I have no idea. So the next 3 pieces are going to be your top armor for the entirety of the brand new Enchanted Forest dungeon, and these sets are going to be the best found in the purple rarity, which is the epic rarity. Obviously you cannot currently get legendary armor, which is very upsetting, but hopefully we can get this armor in legendary at some point. I think it would be really cool anyway, but honestly, warrior without a doubt is like the best one in this one, and I cannot wait to show you why. So this right here is the Elden Bark Warrior set. How beautiful is this piece? I love it so much. And the Elden Bark Warrior set is the best warrior armor set in the Enchanted Forest dungeon inside of Dungeon Quest, specializing in physical power. Don't know the average of the power pieces that this can have, but I do know some of the best ones can be like 3.7, 3.6 I think, and obviously each armor piece can have around like 80,000 upgrades that can be used to increase the physical power, spell power, or health. But for this you want to do physical power, and obviously each piece can actually be sold for a minimum of 130 million gold, and requires to be at least level 176 this time to equip it, only found in the Nightmare dungeon. Once again, most beautiful piece of armor in the world. I love it so much. Whoever designed this did such a really good job on the warrior set. I really kind of wish that they did a bit more for mage. Mage kind of looks a bit depressing this time around, but I really like this one. This one stands out to me, and hopefully we can get Vinny to make a cursed warrior set in full mage stats for me so I can wear it, because I think it looks absolutely adorable. So the next set is going to be the Elden Bark Mage set, and the Elden Bark Mage set is the armor set that is mage inside the brand new Enchanted Forest dungeon, specializing in spell power. Don't know, around the same potential, being like 3.6, 3.5, 3.7, not entirely sure of like around the average, and obviously around 80 to 90,000 upgrades as well that can be used to increase the spell power, and each piece is sold for a minimum of 130 million gold, requiring players to at least level 176 to equip it, and only obtained in the Nightmare dungeon. I feel like this is really lackluster. Like, I get it, looks cool, I like the purple frill on it, but doesn't look as mystical as the other one. Like, the mage is just a robe. Yeah, we get it, mage's robes. Haha. Can we get something different? Can mages look like completely different? Have them like with runes or something floating around them. Have something completely different. Make it stand out a bit more. Warrior got a really good armor this time around. Cannot even complain. Love it so much. Even am considering going warrior myself because of the armor by itself. But we have one last armor set today, and that is going to be the Elden Bark Guardian set. I kind of like the Guardian set. It's different. It stands out. I like it. I actually quite like it a lot. So the Elden Bark Guardian set is the Guardian armor set in Dungeon Quest, specializing in health, having around, I have no idea for health. Health is really hard to say. I can't even say 3.6. I honestly think it's probably more, being health. I think it's probably like 6.9 or something like that. And obviously each piece averages around 80 to 90,000 upgrades that can be used to increase the physical power, spell power, or health in the item. Do all in health. All in health for this one, no matter what, and each piece can be sold for a minimum of 130 million gold, yet again, and requires players to be at least level 176 to equip it, because you can only find it in the Nightmare difficulty. So, what was your favorite armor piece of this dungeon? Mine, hands down, is the Elden Bark Warrior set. It just looks absolutely beautiful. Coming close second would probably be the Guardian, the Elden Bark Guardian. Mage, kind of really low on my list. Never mind, the mushrooms are the worst on my list. Mushrooms are definitely the worst on my list today. Warrior just looks absolutely stunning this time around, and I cannot wait to see more people running around with this, especially with getting the top gear. And do we have any thoughts on what the next dungeon is going to be? Because there's going to be a ton of new theories coming up within the next week or so, because Dungeon Quest 2, anybody? We've heard about it from other YouTubers in the past, but I think now might be the time that we have to start talking about it. So I think you guys can wait to hear that in another video. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are brand new to the channel. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video or start a video. And I hope you guys have a lovely day or night, wherever you guys be in the world. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream, because Warrior is possibly becoming my new main. Bye guys!